Hello and welcome back. This is UIX Kingwin, and today we are going to be talking about accessibility on the web. So, when I say accessibility, I mean in terms of human capabilities, network capabilities, and technological capabilities. Now, what I'm using here is a auditing tool called Web.dev. You can just type it into the URL and you should be able to use this for yourself. It's completely free. And what it will do is it'll go through and run an audit on a website. Today I chose to do Amazon primarily because it's such a big website, such a big carrier. So you'd think that they have pretty good scores for the most part. And you can see that in the accessibility part, they did fairly all right. They got an 88 out of 100. Best practice is 86. SEO is at a 93. And what they did not do so well in is the performance category. And the reason why I want to draw some attention over to your performance and accessibility category is that performance can oftentimes affect your accessibility category in ways that you cannot see in this report. But let's take a look here. As you can see, we have two accessibility categories. Right here, the impact is high, and it says for the first one, form elements do not have an associated labels, and something about your meta tag or your element attribute is less than 5. It's not scalable, yada yada. Um, what you can do here is you can view the full report. As you can see, it's notifying you that your performance is not so great. Image size is not properly used, and then there's a lot of unused JavaScript. Again, this tool is really powerful. I highly recommend that you go and take a look at this to run your own audits on some websites. But yeah, accessibility is pretty important, especially for people who have lower technological standards than we're used to having, whether that be network capabilities or their device is just not up to par. For every second that they can't access the content on the website, it will negatively impact their overall user experience, which is overall bad for your company or overall bad for your site. So next, we're going to use something called a wave audit. You can download this tool off of the extension or the Chrome extension store. But for the most part, this will give you kind of a nitty-gritty, detailed look into all of the elements on your page when it comes to the HTML and design. As you can see here, it'll tell you most of our contrast errors are errors here, missing alternative text, yada yada. But something that I did notice, if I can find where that is. Do, 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 do. Give me one sec. Okay. Missing alternative text. As you can see, if you go and click on the more information button there, it'll tell you uh, why it matters, how to fix it. And I think these kind of things is kind of very important as us as designers and developers need to take into consideration, because our user base isn't just every able-bodied person with perfect internet connection and perfect devices, right? We need to create content that's usable for all types of users. So I hope these two tools have kind of opened your eyes a bit more when it comes to terms with accessibility. Again, the first tool was Web.dev. You can just search it in your URL, and the second tool was Wave, otherwise known as Web Accessibility Evaluation Tool. This has been UIX Kingwin. I hope this has helped, and I'll see you guys next time.